Hi, grade 7. This is Ma'am Lisa Abraham, your teacher in MAPE. For today, we will have another discussion in connection with the last topic in arts. Okay, so last week we were able to identify the festivals celebrated all over the country. We have um, we have also learned the history of the festivals and the theatrical composition, and we were able to describe how the townspeople participate and contribute to the event. We were able to discuss the elements and principles of arts as seen in the Philippine Festival. So let us have a recap of that. And for today, for today's lesson, okay, another round of festivals and theatrical forms. Number one objective is that we need to analyze the uniqueness of your performance. So we will have a performance later on. We'll have the mechanics later on. Number two, choreographs the movement and gestures reflecting the mood of the selected Philippine theatrical form or Philippine festival. Number three, improvises accompanying sound and rhythm of the Philippine festival or theatrical form. And number four, perform in a group showcase of the selected Philippine festivals or theatrical forms. Okay, so let's have a quick game. How well do you know your festivals? Hmm? Let's let's uh, let's start. If you're ready. Okay, so from which city does this festival is celebrated? It's Is it A. Sinulog Festival, B. Mascara, C. Dinagyang, or D. Panagbenga Festival? If your answer is Mascara Festival, then you are correct. Mascara means many people or crowd, or mass. It's derived, mascara is derived from two words, mass meaning many people, cara means faces. Yan. So this festival purpose, as you know, is to lift the spirit of the people in Bacolod and live up to the city's moniker, or they are being coined as the City of Smiles. Next. Okay, so Pintados Kasadian Festival is celebrated where? So, you know, Pintados Festival refers to um, is coined to the their tradition. It's actually religious, and it's a celebration in where? Is it Antique, B. Negros Oriental, C. Zamboanga, or D. Leyte? Of course, your answer should be E. Leyte. Yes, because Pintados Kasadian Festival is a cultural religious celebration in Tacloban City, and it is based on their body painting tradition of the ancient Pintados warriors. Okay, getting that so far. Let's try this one. If you're familiar with the textile being worn by this group of young people, yan, because this this textiles or uh, this particular adornment was featured when 2018 Miss Universe Catriona Gray joined Binibining Pilipinas. Yes. Okay. So this colorful festival got its name through that particular textiles. It's a unique abaka cloth with a beautiful geometrical patterns. That is the significant feature of that particular garment. And yes, it's the Tinalak Festival. So as an icon of festival, the Tinalak cloth represent the blending of culture and rich heritage of the people of South Cotabato. So it's from Mindanao. Okay, let's have another one. So the word Panagbenga comes from the Kankana, a term meaning A, season of summer, B, season of colors, or C, ayan, hindi ko siya mabasa. Ayan, it's the season of blooming. Ayan. Season of blooming. It features the flowers, it's not particular summer. It's parang pamumulaklak ng um mga halaman sa Baguio. So it's from Baguio. It's being celebrated in Baguio City every February there. Let's try another one. Okay, all these festivals are celebrated during the month of May except for A. Magayan Festival, B. Lanzones, C. Manggahan, D. Balangay Festival. And if your answer is so your answer should be Lanzones Festival. There. Because Magayon Festival, Manggahan, and Balangay Festivals are all celebrated every month of May. Okay. The Lanzones Festival is the festival that is being showcased in Capiz. It features obviously the fruit of lanzones, and it's being celebrated every month of October. So Magayon is it derives from the legend of Mount Mayon. Magayon in Bicol, I believe it's Maganda. Ayan. Manggahan Festival is the a featured they're featuring mangoes or the mangga sa Guimaras. Ayun. And then the Balangay Festival, of course, is to commemorate of the coming of the early migrant settlers on board of the Balangay. So, alam niyo na yan, class, nung pinag-aralan niyo tungkol sa Balangay or yung barangay. Tama? Sa AP? Okay? Okay. Which do you think is theatrical, and which one is about festival? So if your answer is the first one is the festival one and the second one is the theatrical, can you answer it? Can you tell us why do you say so? Were you able to recognize a picture about the festival and the theatrical? Okay. Okay, so for this lesson, we are going to tackle more of the theatrical forms and how it is somewhat different with the festival forms or festivals. But first, let's have let's recognize one type of theatrical forms or theater forms. Let's have it played.
Na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay kong kalbo. Na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay kong kalbo. Buksan-buksan ang diwa mo, kalingain ang mundo. Buksan-buksan ang isip mo sa kalagayan nito. Masdan-masdan ang paghakbang at tingnan ang dahilan. Sa dulo ng kadiliman, sisikat ang araw. Na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay kong kalbo. Anong gagawin ni Matching kung wala na ang saging? Saan sisisid si Pagong kung ilog may lason? Na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay kung kalbo. Na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay, na 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 nanay kung kalbo.
So, shadow play is an ancient form of storytelling and entertainment. So, during the Spanish colonial period, it was popularly known as Carillo. Ayan. And for us to create the image, they uses articulated cutouts, figures, and form a shadow puppets, which held between the source of light and translucid screen or screen. So, meron tayong kilalang mga gumagawa ng shadow play, no? Um, Elgama Penumbra, if I'm not mistaken. Yon, so ilan lang yan dun sa mga um, nagiging performance. Ano, yan. Okay, so as I was saying, Elgama Penumbra is one of the uh, modern performers of a shadow play. Ayan, so sila. Na-featured na sila before sa World's Got Talent, I believe. Let's have another a type of theater art. So let's first watch this.
ito ay pinagdiriwang. Panauhing pandangal, ngayon ay dumatal. Malaking kasiyahan, isang karangalan, ang ating anyaya ay pinaunlakan. Maligayang bati sa iyong pagdating. Kami natut...
Okay, so what can you say about komedya or moro-moro? So, komedya or moro-moro is a type of komedya. So, it's somewhat religious, okay? So, but one of the features of moro-moro, it's a colorful theatrical tradition in the Philippines. Number two, its a plot generally revolves around the social, political, and religious conflicts of Muslims and Christian heroes. Number three, it is dramatized in colorful, romantic, and stylized acting and in glamorous and outlandish costumes. Yan, nakita niyo naman siya dun sa in-example nating video. Usually, ang ending niya is always victory in favor of the Christian and conversion of Muslim to Christianity. So, pag grade 8 nyo, mamimit nyo si Florante at Laura. So, Florante at Laura is it's a prose, it's a, tawagin natin siyang awit-tula na ginawa ni Francisco Balagtas. Ayan. But he's Baltasar in real life. Okay, so more of that. Yeah, it's a moro-moro is type of komedya. Sometimes it's the komedya is we can call secular um, or religious. And laging dalawa lang yung plot is always the conflicts between Muslim and the Christian heroes. So, kung bakit ko sinabi na it's the best example would be Florante at Laura, malalaman niyo yan pag nag-grade 8 kayo. So, kailangan mag-grade 8 kayo. Okay, let's move on. Another type of theatrical form is what we call cenaculo. So, it's being performed during the season of Lent, or the Lenten season. It is one of the most famous events that are shown. It is usually depicting stories and events from the Old and New Testaments related to the life, suffering, and the death of Jesus Christ. It takes at least 8 days to be performed, from the Palm Sunday to the Eastern Sundays, in different places on the streets, on the stage, and in chapel or church. And traditionally, it is acted out on a proscenium type stage, which it is painted with papered backdrops, clothes, or the telon. The telon. Usually, nakita natin yan sa mga stage natin. Yan, ginagawang, yung mga malalaking tela na parang nakakortina lang sa stage. Yan. The locals are acted as soldiers. So, paano ba siya ginagawa? Yung pagdadramatize ng cenaculo. So, the local people, they act as soldiers. Then they have painted masks and armors, and act out the scenes, even the outdoors. So, costumes and props, they take a lot of thought and efforts to be able to represent the characters. And it also includes creating the stage when they do perform it indoors naman. So, ayan. So, let's have this example. Let's play.
Magsalita ka! Mayroon akong kapangyarihan na ipapako ka sa krus o kaya palayain ka.
Wala kang kapangyarihan sa
So there you go.
maliban sa
That
kapangyarihan
is
binigay sa iyo ng aming Ama.
or some of the themes during play Sinapolo.
Hinuhugasan ko ang aking kamay. Tanda na wala akong pananagutan sa taong ito. Kayo ang may gusto na ipako sa krus. Hindi ako! Ipako si Jesus sa krus!
Sa landas ng pagdurusa doon sa Jerusalem, mga tao'y nagtungo at naghintay nang mapagmasdan nila si Kristo.
So have you guys experienced acting or watching a cenaculo? During the face-to-face, so about a year ago, when we do have a face-to-face class, we were able to do a play, and grade 7 or the last batch that I teached did have or did play a cenaculo, some part of a cenaculo. So, cenaculo is a dramatic performance to commemorate the passion and death of Jesus Christ. And it has been a long part of the traditional practices being done by Filipinos during Holy Week. So that is cenaculo. So next one is what we call zarzuela. So in the Philippines, the zarzuela it's sometimes it's spelled as with S and or with Z, zarzuela or zarzuela. It's a play with song and dances, usually written in prose. It depicts the peculiarity or the romantic love among idealized people and characters, or having accompanied by topics of contemporary social, political, economic, or cultural issues for relevance and added interest. Parang ngayon lang, may mga ganyan. Pero kumbaga ay televised na. Yung mga example niyan is, ano ba example niyan? Yung mga novela ngayon, mga telenovela ngayon, ganyan. Pero uh, Zarzuela is, of course, being played or is uh, being performed on stage. Ayan. So, it originates from the Spanish form of musical theater And the dramatic action occurred through the alternating combination of songs and speech, and incorporate social vocal ensembles, or sometimes meron siyang may mga pakanta-kanta, ganyan. Various type of folk music and dance. So, Zarzuelas, usually it's a nationalistic in theme and a plot, are showcased by actors and actresses wearing traditional costumes, Filipinianas, barong, and other local wares in the conventional era. So, yan. Tingnan natin itong isang sample natin.
Bangon ka na at ako'y nakatapat na sa aking pangako. Walang sugat, walang sugat, walang sugat. Walang sugat, walang sugat. Puso ng lahat nagsasaya. Liwanag, lumigaya. Ang pag-ibig ay dalawa. Walang sugat, walang sugat. Ang wakas walang kasing ganda. Mag-iwang ka at magsaya. Siya'y walang sugat. Sa hirap at ginhawa, pag-asang buhay ikaw sinta. Kahit sa hihingan, ikaw pa rin sinta. Sumpang pinasan mo, hindi magbabago. Iwasang manalilangan, puso ko'y sa'yo naman. Ay mamahalin kita, pagkakap ko ay humina. Sa hirap at ikawa, ikaw lang ang aking sera.
And there you go. So, medyo familiar tayo dyan sa mga ganyang eksena. Modern zarzuela ang matatawag natin, yung mga comedy films na pagkatapos ng mga conflicts, ayan, may mga dance numbers and mga upbeat na mga songs sa last part. So, yun yung mga medyo particular tayo sa mga modern zarzuela nating matatawag kasi dyan ang galing yung mga ganyan, mga stage play. So, this particular stage play is entitled Walang Sugat. It's one of the very first zarzuela that is being played by all Filipino cast, and it was staged back in 1902. So, yan yung kauna-unang zarzuela sa Pilipinas. How is zarzuela different from komedya? Zarzuela is played with songs and dances, usually written in prose, usually containing 1 to 5 acts. Ayan. And gaya na sinabi ko kanina, it offers incorporating contemporary social, political, economic, and cultural issues for relevance and interest. Ayan. Okay, the last one we have is vaudeville. It's in modern times, ito yung mga tipong parang Itbulagang style sa mga 90s babies, although hindi ko siya naabutan. Ah, 80s pala, 80s babies. Ayan, yung anong tawag siya? Canteen, student canteen. Ayan, mga ganun. So, vaudeville, it's it it's somewhat like a drama, but it performs through dance movements with dialogue sometimes, may lines, and then with the singing. Dance drama is popular for retelling of famous national literature. So, um, yung mga actors ay they come up with a scene with complex with gestures with languages which imitates actions in real life and require the body movements rhythmically as expressive public performance. So one good example is this one. We have Panchito, Chiquito, and the late king of comedy, Dolphy himself. Panoorin natin siya.
Kami versatile maging sa pagkanta, nagagaya namin ang style nila. Tony Bennett. Daydream someday they will. Daydream someday they will. Walk hand in hand from the dancing star to the chapel of the Mr. Jim Moccasin. Goodbye. I was living without you. And this is where our story ends. Never lovers, never friends. And goodbye. And let our hearts go to the day. And before you go away. And this is what I have to say. Kalusugan, buhat sa soyabing, walang kolesterol. Teka, 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 teka! Bakit tayo napunta sa komersiya? Teka ka.
I find this two actors really funny. Kung naabutan natin yung mga yan. Naabutan ko siya, syempre. Si Dolphy and Chiquito. They are this duo, one of the best duo during the 1950s. Ayan. When they do their act. So, they perform either drama with songs or comedies and all that. Ayan. Sometimes when you do performing comedy, the most difficult part is that is how you project the right feel or the ambience to deliver the message of your act. So, mas mahirap daw magpatawa kaysa dun sa magpaiyak. And Dolphy and Chiquito are one of the Philippines, two of the most prominent comedy actors of the Philippines. So, ayan. So, we have already tackled some of the theatrical forms. Ayan. So, vaudeville is a popular form of entertainment in the Philippines from 1910s to 1960s. So it's the local version of vaudeville, often staged in the theaters of Manila, a stage presentation featuring various forms: musical, comedy, magic acts, skits and monologues, and acrobatics, etc. Ayan. So gaya nga na sinabi ko, it's the modern counterpart of vaudeville is pwedeng Wawawin, uh, It's Showtime, and of course the longest long running variety show ang Eat Bulaga. Ayan. Now for your activities, which you will also see in your modules and in your self-learning modules, please do activity 1, fill me. You just simply fill in the blanks with the correct answers. Um, you will find the answers, or if you would like to, you can replay this video so that you can have a review, or you can just simply look in your modules um, for the answers. This one is the second activity. You just have to fill in the tables with the correct answer to complete the sentence. Again, um, if you missed something, you just play back this video or refer to your modules for your answers. Okay, for your third activity, um, kaya na aking sinabi kanina, is one of the objective of this lesson is if you can come up with a recyclable and an improvised musical instrument using a recyclable or available materials in your home, and you will use this on your next activity. So your creation will be graded based on this given a criteria. Yeah. Yan mismo. Okay? Activity 4, and that will be for day 4 for this week. In this activity, you just have to have a partner. So it can be your siblings, your parents, whoever you are with at home. Okay? Or near near within your vicinity. Just make sure that if you will be doing this outside, you do it with necessary precautions. So do the minimum health standard or health protocol. Okay, so you just have to create a short scenario about the battle between Christian and Muslim in Moro Moro or Comedia, and you have to use the improvised musical instrument that you created on day 3, so the activity 3, for as your accompaniment for this performance. So you just have to take a video of yourself. However, if you are if video um, if video or gadget will not be possible, your guardian can use this particular rubric as your given criteria for you to be graded. Okay. Now for your assessment, please do copy this and answer it on your activity sheets. You just have to answer these questions briefly If you will be given an opportunity to watch a theatrical play, what theatrical play would you want to watch and why? Okay, number two, as a student, how can you help in preserving this theatrical form? So, as you know, we have televisions, we have the internet to watch other type of um, entertainment. So, as a student, how can you help in preserving this type of entertainment or theatrical forms to be exact? Okay, so that is all. Ayan, so I hope you do have a great day. Thank you very much. If you have questions or suggestions, uh, negative reactions, violations, etc., you just have to, you can message me. Again, if you need to review this particular lesson, you could just simply play back or refer to your modules, or you can also contact me, okay, for further questions regarding the activities I um, I prepared for this week. That is all, and I hope you do have a great day.